Hello. Good evening. Let's see. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear
All
you.
right. How's it going? How's it going, Ngan?
I'm okay.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. So, let's see. What have you done in the past week of living in terms of English, of course?
Hmm. Uh, do you mention about some acting to practice my English? Like
Not
watch
mention.
the
Do
video
you
for 5 minutes?
mean? Do you mean, right?
You mean
Yes, I mean doing anything in English, like some hobbies maybe, or something you had to do.
well, maintain watching and then shadowing with a video for 5 minutes
Really? What video did you
for
watch?
three days
Wow.
for 3 days, and then I forgot it.
Can you give me the name of the video you were shadowing?
I shadowing with video games from Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Beast video games? Like something like this?
like GTA 5. Like yeah,
GTA 5. So you were listening to Mr. Beast playing this, some sort of a game? This?
yeah, yeah,
And you would stop and you shadow him speaking.
yeah. No, I won't stop. I haven't stopped it. I just shadow it until the end of the video.
Wow, nice. And is it hard?
It's quite hard, and I have to adjust the speed to 0.75.
Wow, nice. That's smart. That's good. Okay. And
Okay.
so what do you remember saying? Like one sentence, an example, please.
Oh, wow. What? Um, I just remember the action, the end action, like the voice and the speed they use it. I don't really remember the familiar sentence they use.
Not familiar. Familiar doesn't make sense. Let me show you. Familiar?
Okay, so thân thuộc,
What is this? Familiar
yeah,
sentences.
thân thuộc,
Doesn't make sense,
không
right?
quen thuộc. Yeah, that is what.
You want to say this?
Yes,
Well, it doesn't make sense in English. You can't say
like
familiar.
the
You
slang
mean like
wise.
common
Do
sentences
you
or
mean?
slang
Yeah,
expressions?
yeah, like that.
Slang. Okay, the slang that we use. All right. Well, that's good. So you did something that is very nice. Very nice.
Yay.
Yes, that's great. So you've done that. Keep doing that. You don't have to do it every day, but you can do some different things every day, like say 5 to 10 minutes. Anytime you have a break, ideally same time every day. For example, at 12 p.m. Yeah, before you take a nap or after you take a nap, 5 minutes. You can open anything related to your hobbies and just do English, read it, speak it, ideally. Write, read, speak, listen, whatever. But ideally, producing speech is better. So writing and speaking, better. That's why shadowing is great, because shadowing allows you to watch something and also speak at the same time, right?
Yeah, right.
And you try to compare your speech to the speaker. So you can even adjust, you can get better, you can improve, adjust your mistakes, fix some pronunciation errors, maybe, hopefully, ideally. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have
Anything else?
realized
You have
that
realized what?
they use the emotion in the
Speech.
right? Speech.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like you
speech.
go like, wow, that's insane, right?
Yeah,
Like that. So you have up
yeah.
and down all the time. You don't have that in Vietnamese, in the Vietnamese language, do you?
I have that, but I think that is not similar with the other one.
Not not the same as in
Similar.
English.
Okay, not same as
In
the
English.
how they use it.
Okay, I understand. Well, all right. That let's see. What do we do? So
Mm.
you've got some general comments here for you, right? You
Yeah,
have show the listener the transition to the next question that is in part 2. Yeah, in
yeah.
part 2. And generally, even if you
But
answer,
I can use it. I can remember to use it.
it's easy to remember. You
And
have 4 questions. You need to answer all of them. And when you switch from one question to the other, you need to show it.
yeah, when I do a part 2, I forget
Well,
this.
you don't forget to follow the questions. You have questions. You don't forget them, do
Yeah,
you? The questions.
no. I don't. I didn't forget it.
So the questions you don't forget, but you forget the transitions. So it's
Yeah.
one step, just one step further. Next time you answer a new question, you just say, and about how often I do it. Well, it happens 3 times a week. Yeah?
Yeah.
Very simple, actually. It's not that hard. Not that hard. The transitions will help you what? Why do we need transitions? Can you tell me?
For linking the sentence.
And why do you need to link the sentence?
For a sustainable structure.
Coherence. But why do you need coherence?
Coherence. I guess it's for understanding.
Understanding and to get a higher IQ score. Yeah?
IQ score.
No?
Really?
Be smarter, to sound more intelligent, higher IQ score. No?
Okay.
No, but realistically, what are we talking about here? Why do you need that?
Coherence.
And why do we need coherence? A good coherence. Who cares?
khó tí. For a higher base score.
Exactly. That's why we need it. Well done.
Okay.
So, now when you remember that it gives you a higher score, you have more motivation not to forget. Yes, you know what you get it. You know why you do it. So now you get a higher score in IELTS, and what does that give you? Why do you need a higher band in IELTS?
The pen may give me more opportunity for
Opportunities.
something better.
Opportunities. More opportunities.
More opportunities
In life.
in life.
Yeah, so for studying or working, yeah?
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to leave Vietnam, never, like you never want to leave, you still could help you here. Or do you want to try yourself abroad?
No.
You don't want to try working or studying abroad?
In the future, but now I don't have any decision for that choice.
Well, it's good to have options, right?
Yeah.
And with IELTS, with higher band, you have more options, or the options or things that you want to do, they become easier to do. highly likely in the future. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we need transitions, connectives, sound smarter. What else? Well, you remember part 2? Yeah, we have idioms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
part
I
3.
just use the similar one, which is the first one.
Okay, you can also always try. At home, you have more free time, more freedom, so that's why I give you something harder to practice with. Like, try to finish every part 2 with this
What
sentence,
each
right?
one?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got part 3 as well.
Good.
Ideas and opinions. Yeah, very specific structure. That's all. I don't give you much. This is very simple. All right, we've got some homework here. Make sure to separate your answer and the writing in the paragraphs. Okay, so you chose describe something that helps you to focus on work mostly. Oh, actually studies. Study. Yeah? Studies. Oh, wow, that's quite a lot. Nice. So you have a recording for each of the part 3 questions, right?
Yeah, and the one for the part 2 question.
Nice. This is really good.
Oh, cảm ơn ơi.
Now, what else? Here we have part 2. Very nice. And part 3. Very nice. So you've listened, you've checked it. Perfect. This is how we do our homework. Plus, you even did some shadowing. That's very smart. And you even did some homework here, or was it last time? I think it was last
Yeah,
time.
that's the last time. Yeah, it was last time.
Well, all right, well done. Proud of you. And I just wanted to show you something. All right, so here you have what before I show you, so we have part 2. For some reason, it's 2 minutes 20 seconds. It doesn't make sense. So what do we do here? How do we do recordings? We have a topic. As soon as you press that button to record, you just answer. When I saw the topic card, understand?
Thôi mạng này vấn đề.
Problems with the internet. I can hear that. Yes.
I see that your connected isn't well.
What did you say?
It's not good. Yeah.
The connection is getting worse a
I
little bit.
guess that your connection is, yeah.
All right. So again, when you record part 2, start speaking immediately when you start the recording. Just when I saw the topic card, and that way you can stop at 2 minutes. That's it, and you can see how long your answer is. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Then now I assume you read the topic card at the start, yeah?
Well, when I saw.
No, you didn't actually.
Yes.
You didn't read the topic card. You just started speaking. So why is it 2 minutes 20 seconds?
I have read the topic card.
Really?
Topic
Let me-
card.
Well, when I saw this topic card,
You
the
didn't read
first
it.
thing that sprang to mind
You started
would
immediately
be
answering.
Read this.
So why is it? Let me hear. Maybe it's here something.
and yeah, I really like this method.
You actually said this method, not my method, like this. But it's wrong. You can't speak this long. So try to speak faster then, or say less.
I know.
Because the examiner will stop you even earlier than 2 minutes, probably. Maybe like 1 minute 50, they can stop you or so on. So try to speak a little bit faster. Practice that. Stop at 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
This is still great, so good job. But yeah, let's try to stay within the format of the test.
I have to think about my grammar before I speak. So my speed is a little bit of slowly and then
slow, yeah. Well, do more recordings. That's it. Like right now, your band score depends on understanding me, my feedback, and practicing as much as you can. So the more you do of this kind of exercise, the faster you'll get to being really good at English.
Yeah.
I see that you like English. I see that you are a clever student. So all you need is time, the most precious resource, right?
Yes.
All right, so here we have
So-
one question answered in 1 minute 20 seconds, then 1 minute, 1 minute 14, exactly 1 minute, and 1:36. All right, that's okay.
Oh, why so dài quá?
That's all right. But yeah, now I want to show you something. So I've got another student here. She's already finished her test and she got her desired score. She really wanted to get something like a 6.5 and she got a 7 in speaking recently. Queen Ai, her name is. And look at her homework. So she also did a lot of homework. She recorded like this and then she did this. As you can see, quite a lot of work. So every single time she would record quite a bit of recordings, and she would like comment on her own, proofread her own like writing as well. You see, she writes like time and all, and then part 3 as well. Look at this. She does a lot of work. One of the best students I've had. So this is really nice. Everything she did, and I'm just saying. So what you're doing is great. It will help you. Look at all of this. Yeah, this is great. And if you do the same way, you'll be there. It's almost the same. What you did is almost the same. So very good. Keep going. And this helped her get her score. Previously, she had like 5.5, and now with the help of the strategies I gave her, the comments, the lessons with me, the homework, she got a 7. Like about a week ago, like on Saturday last week. You know.
Right.
So, all right. Now let's see. Let me listen to part 2 real quick, and then we'll discuss it, okay? All right.
Well, when I saw this topic card, the first thing that sprang to mind would be is the listening to the music.
Okay, let's discuss the first sentence. I have listened to it. Now you can tell me what's wrong.
What's wrong? I don't know. I want to cross the would be, but I think I forget it. I forgot it.
Good, all right. The first thing that's sprang to mind, what's the structure? You don't remember?
Mine is was.
Right?
Okay.
Because when I saw, the first
Where
thing
am
that
I?
sprang to mind was, and do we need was, is?
No,
So
just
was
cross out
listening to,
music.
right, yeah, when I saw the topic on, the first thing that sprang to mind was listening to music. That's it. Can you try to repeat it again?
Well, when I saw the topic card, the first thing that sprang to my mind was listen to music.
Listen?
Listening to music.
Yeah,
No,
right.
was I listening to music. Yeah.
Was listening to music, yes. All right. And that is, what's the topic? Something that helps you focus. All right. I usually listen to, so what? Listening to music. I usually listen to K-pop music, or actually, let me listen to that.
I usually listen to the K-pop music or US UK music to encourage myself.
Okay. Actually, I'm wondering if I can do this. Maybe you can. I wonder if you'll be able to see both or not. Let me try this. Maybe this way you can hear yourself as well. But probably
Okay.
not. No, it's just only one half. One half, yeah.
And then I will
Can you
use
hear yourself?
the music without lyrics.
No,
No, you cannot. No, okay then. Let's move
no,
that.
I
Don't do that. So anyway, we've got a bit of a problem here. I usually listen to. Do we need the K-pop music?
no.
Right. So we don't need that.
Okay. Yes.
And you did say it, but you forgot to write it down. We don't need it. You should listen to K-pop music or US UK music. In other words, what is that? US UK music.
English music.
English? Well, British.
No.
US is American and UK is British. Yeah?
British.
So what kind of music do you like?
Yeah. I like K-pop music and American music and British music.
Okay, so K-pop is Korean, South Korean music called K-pop, yeah? I also like American music.
Yeah.
US American, you can say US American. And
Why
British.
I can't use US UK music?
Well, people don't really say that. I guess it's not very common. That's why. It's just a little bit awkward, a little bit unnatural. US, UK, it's probably okay, but it's definitely better to say American and British if you can, yeah? To encourage myself. So to encourage
Because in my country they enjoy.
So is this what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
This, right? To encourage myself. Well, usually we add something else to encourage myself to sleep better, for example.
To study harder.
Okay, that's much better. To study harder. Nice. Usually, and what can you add here as a connective? A linking word.
It's speaking of.
Speaking
Well,
of, I usually.
no. No. And about.
And about, I usually. Yes?
Yeah.
Their transitions, Ngan, transitions are between questions. Here you don't have questions, it's just sentences. Different transitions you need. Understand? Different linking words. Your internet connection is having issues.
In this line.
Yeah?
Oh, really? I guess. Okay. Word luôn. Nó connect cùng nhau phone ba vậy.
Want to connect to your phone Wi-Fi?
Now I'm seeing that my connection is pretty good.
Pretty stable. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, stable.
So Ngan, the connectives such as and about, those are for new questions, not for new sentences. Sentences need different connectives. Usually shorter, but not always. So what can you say here?
For example.
For example, I usually listen to. No.
No. specifically or specially or especially.
Makes no sense.
No,
I usually listen to. What else can we think of? Something simple. Let's use simple connectives. What simple linking words do you know?
really simple rồi. Không biết.
Something simple, short. What do you know? What's the simplest connective that you know?
And
Yes, you can say and. And I usually listen to K-pop music. Or you could say so. So I usually listen to K-pop music or US American or British music. Encourage myself to study harder. That's nice. Then I will use the music. We don't need will here.
Okay.
And why then? Then doesn't make sense.
Yep. Next.
Let's remove that. Let's just. Next, I use music without lyrics. No, doesn't make sense. Cannot connect like that. If you don't know how to connect, just don't connect. Just say a new sentence without a connector. It's better than making a mistake. Yeah?
Okay.
So you could just say I, and you could say something, and by the way, you know this?
No.
Have you heard of it?
Okay.
Let's practice. And by the way.
Okay. And by the way.
Practice speaking it. And by the way.
And by the way. Right? And by the way. I often. And by the way. I use the music. I use music without lyrics for having a deep focus on my study.
I use music. Right?
Yes. I use.
What do we do with music? What do we do with music? Do we use it? Do we use music?
I listen to music.
We
read music. We
yes.
read music, really?
You don't read music?
No. Đọc nhạc. Like,
this is about written signs. Yes, that's what you read. But different music is we. We listen to music. Yes, we don't use it. We can make music or play music. Do you make music? I don't think you do. We can put on music or play it. We can compose it, create it, provide it, record it, or get into it. We cannot use it. You see, I'm searching for use. There's nothing. So, by the way, I
hear music. I create.
You create music. I listen to. You create music?
I listen. No, I can't.
You know, I'm sure you can. You haven't tried. Try it tomorrow and tell me the next lesson if it worked. So.
What?
You can try creating music tomorrow, and the next lesson you will report back to me about your success.
I can't.
Well, no. Don't say that until you have tried. Yes? How can you say that?
I don't have major knowledge.
You don't need knowledge.
Create the music.
Get an instrument, right? And just start creating music. It's very easy. You can. Do you have a musical instrument? If you don't, you can go to a music store and borrow some guitar or ukulele. Just record yourself playing. Just whatever comes to mind.
No. I don't want to present
You don't have to, but you can. Maybe you have a talent. Maybe you can become
Yeah,
a
maybe I
famous
can, but I don't
musician
want to present above a lot of people.
in front of, not above. Not above is like
Okay,
this, in front of, like this. So
okay.
you don't have to. You can just record yourself with the video and just upload it to YouTube. Then you don't have to perform in front of anyone, just the camera.
Chả khác gì cả. It's a same as, yeah, it is similar with that one.
Just saying, don't say can't until you try, yeah?
Okay.
Now, by the way, I listen to music without lyrics to concentrate on my job. Let's say on my assignments, because job is okay, but since you're talking about studies, right? Better to say
Yeah.
my school assignments, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And to concentrate, how? We need an adverb.
Extremely.
Concentrate, no,
Perfectly.
perfectly. A little bit better, but not
Completely.
completely, yes. To concentrate completely on my home assignments or school assignments. Now, on the other hand, I often use meditation and watch study videos. There's no such thing as study video. Watch videos, motivation too. Right, that's actually
Like,
good.
uh,
Yeah?
that's videos about someone who are studying and then they record and upload to the internet.
Well, okay, you can explain that because it's unclear. So on the other hand, that's good. Good connective. Or on the other hand, I often use meditation. Well, use meditation also doesn't really make sense. Do we use meditation?
No, I can remember
I often
what is that exactly. Yeah, meditate.
Yeah, I often meditate. Let me listen, by the way.
Concentrating with my job.
That video have a title. Study with me, and I don't know how to call it.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh, interesting. So just people study, but this is like with music, right? Some sounds?
Yeah, with music. Yeah.
Oh, I have never seen that before. But how does it help you? That's a bit strange.
Like
Get motivated?
I guess that I feel like, yeah, motivated, and like I have a partner nearby me.
Why don't you just
And I
invite a
will
partner
have
to your house? A real partner.
no.
Why not? That's how people used to do it the whole time before the internet. Everybody used to do this.
But this have music.
This is fake, not real. How can you compare that to a
Not
real
for real.
person?
They are real people.
But
Real
it's
people.
like doesn't exist. It's like you're just playing a video, right? So why not invite a real
And
person?
they have time for record. And I like it have limited time for me to do my job like
I
that.
understand. You can also go to the library. There's lots of people there sitting and studying. They can make some friends. Yes, much better.
I'm an introvert person.
Introverted.
So that I don't want to introverted person. So that I don't want to go to a public place.
Well, okay. It's a good way that you can. It's good that you can express yourself. You can explain it. That's good. Now, I listen to music without lyrics to concentrate completely on my school assignments. On the other hand, I often actually maybe not on the other hand. That might be an option, but we could say
Yeah.
in addition to that, or on top of
Okay.
that,
Okay.
top of that,
Yeah.
I often meditate, or as an alternative, I often meditate. I watch study videos, right? Study
Or
videos.
motivation, or motivated video too.
Motivation, yeah. I
Like
watch videos of other people studying, recordings. I often meditate and watch videos of other people studying for motivation too. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. How often I use this method when I have to do homework, make a project, or prepare for a presentation. Very nice. Make a project. All right. And I will do my job. Again, not job, but let's see, homework, assignments, tasks, in a way, you could say my chores, homework chores. Actually, we do have a job here, so I guess it's possible, but it's a bit unnatural. Practice is a good one. Yeah. So what can we say? And I will do my practice, or I can do such practice in the evenings before I go to bed. Very good. How often? When? I have used this method. I have used, or I have, you could also say, been using this method for
Hello.
hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Let's begin our lesson.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Have a little bit of worry
Why? Why would you worry?
because I have quit the meeting.
Quit the meeting. Okay. Well, shouldn't do that. Okay. Don't do that anymore.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So let's study until 9:15. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
9:15.
more hour. Yeah.
Oh, that you mean that we will study for more hours?
One more hour. Is it
For
okay? We can do some writing too. By the way, I'm not joking. We can do some writing with you.
Because you that but I have some jobs, some assignment for done.
Okay. Well, for example, all right. We started at, let's say, about 7:35. So we can yeah, we can study until 8:35, or we can do maybe half an hour extra if you want. I can help you more. I can ask you some questions. Maybe we could even do some writing if you want. Task 2. Well, it's up to you. You choose.
I Actually, I have other class for practice my writing skill too.
Another class to practice writing. I'm actually really good at teaching writing, just so you know. It's one of my specialties. So I teach speaking and writing. Well, you can consider that. I can give you some really good strategies. But it's, again, up to you. So, we could do some extra speaking. I think we really need some extra speaking.
We can start. Okay.
So what do you say? An hour and a half today?
I guess that your connection is not good.
My connection
Not mine.
is perfect. I have just checked my connection quality and it's perfect. Because I'm using a cable. Are you using a cable internet?
No. I use like a Bluetooth.
I recommend cables. They are more reliable, no problems. You know, connected into your
This
next time, yeah?
this an iPad. This an iPad. An cái gì cable an iPad so that I can use the cable internet.
This is an apartment, and that's why you cannot.
No. I am using the iPad.
An iPad. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, if possible, maybe you can check the connection quality. Now, moving on.
Ôi rồi ôi.
Been using this method for 3 years since I was in 10th grade. That is, again, discussively helps you focus. So, when is the, what, again, when you started doing this? Okay,
excuse me, teacher, I have
yes?
some problem with my, yeah, can I use 5 minutes for solving my problem,
Okay.
please? Okay. Okay. I have done my job, so that we can continue.
So, I've been using this method for 3 years since I was in 10th grade, and you can add some comments here, for example, why you started using it. It's a good time for that. But yeah, you just didn't have time to finish it all because you were speaking too slowly. How it helps? It would help me a lot. Something wrong.
It
This helps me. You can it has, all right, it has helped them. Yes. Has helped me a lot in my study.
my call.
Not
My
or
study.
and my it doesn't make sense and something like that. All right, so this whole thing doesn't make sense. How it helps? It has helped me a lot in my studies, usually studies. And yeah, I really like this method. How does it help?
Because
it calms my nerves.
Because the limited time. So what?
You could say it calms my nerves.
Calm my nerves. What does that mean?
All right, let me show you. Calms my nerves when I hear something nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I can write it down here.
Yeah.
For you. What else? Think of the reason, right, why it helps you or how it helps you exactly. So it's very calming, you could say. Yeah. It has a calming effect, or you could say there's a lot of noise in my room, and listening to music helps me drown out that noise.
Okay.
Helps me like focus on the work instead of focusing on the noise. There are a lot of reasons, like analyze it. All right. Next, we have part 3. Let me save these right here. So, is it important for children to learn how to concentrate? No, you cannot start with I agree with this opinion.
I know. I forgot to cross it.
Oh, thank you. Almost. What is missing? Nope.
No, most. Or we can use most of.
Almost all. Or
Yeah, most of.
Almost all or most people believe that their children have to focus more on their, again, studies is better. The studies. What is a connective here that you can use?
So that.
So that have a good concentration.
In addition of that.
Just and then. And have a good concentration.
Why so simple?
Well, better than nothing. And your sentence doesn't really make sense. Normally you shouldn't say this, right? Understand?
Okay.
You shouldn't really say this. You should combine it with the previous sentence. That you have to focus more on the studies and have a good concentration to be on something, you could say, or that's optional, but I guess it's still better said. For example, when children, we don't need the no these children, so just children. When children have experience deep focus on their learning, they have higher they get actually higher scores, as well as maybe more knowledge. They get higher scores, as well as more knowledge. They just learn more, right? Learn more and faster. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, can I repeat this? For example,
Almost people believe that their children have to focus
what are
more
you
on
reading?
their
Why are you reading
studies.
almost all? I'm asking you. For example, here, what did I just say?
To begin with the
Okay,
thing
let's do
that
it.
I
Let's do it then.
can I read?
Yes.
Okay. Almost all people believe that their children have to focus more on their studies. And for example, uh, this help them to get a higher score and as well as more knowledge.
Okay. Actually, we cannot say ag concentration because it's uncountable. They have good concentration or something. Concentration. Let's remove
Or
this.
we can cross over that sentence.
Yes. For example, doesn't actually make sense here. Well, actually, wait. Let me see. Let me see. So, okay, you're saying that more on the studies. I believe that most people believe that children have to focus better, uh, and when
And
they do not
we do
repeat children.
something instead of and.
But you don't need to, especially for your level. You need to use
But
connectives that make sense. You don't need higher and level and more advanced connectives when you're not even using the basic ones correctly. You're using, for example, when
But
there's
it's
no need to say
repeat too
that.
much. But
No,
it's
that's fine for
repeated.
speaking. For speaking that so well, and in addition, on top of that, that's enough. Just a bunch of these connectives. Just use them correctly first. Start using them correctly. If I notice you repeating them too much, I will tell you right now. You are either not using connectives or you are using them in the wrong way. So right now, so what do? I have to teach you simple connective or simple linking word usage so you can start using them correctly and start using them at all. Yeah? Why would I teach you something difficult? Well, you will be confused. You will not understand. You will not remember. Start using the word and. It's hard, yes? Well, here, for example, almost all people believe that children have to focus, right? And when they do experience a deep focus on their learning, they get higher scores and learn more and faster. Yes, that's good. That sounds really good. And when they actually do like emphasis, it's a stress on it, right? And then when they do get that experience, when they do experience a deep focus or learning, they experience focused learning, maybe even better. And then we have and here. Well, this is a bit of a repetition, but it's still fine. And it would help them a lot in the future. This doesn't really, does it answer the question? Well, it kind of helps, I guess. Gives a detail. And you could say, of course, and that, of course, would help them. A lot is two words, right? A lot in their future endeavors, like things to do. Things to do, future endeavors. Moreover, when they focus more on their other hobbies, such as singing, dancing, or just playing badminton, they could become a master could become very good at that. Could get very good. They could get very good at that, and that is unfinished, right? But why don't you use the structure? So the point was, I give you part 3 structures like this, opinions. Some people believe that children have to focus because of this or that, while others think that children don't have to focus because of this or that, because maybe children should relax instead. They're too young to focus too much, yeah?
Yeah.
Children are too young, so that's
So
the other supporting argument. Add a
I
reason.
have used the first one, but I have some misunderstanding and then skip the second and go to the third one.
Well, just don't skip it. It's a homework assignment, right?
Like, no, I mean that I have some misunderstanding and then I skip the second sentence,
Okay, I
like
got
the
it. Well,
second ideas, yeah, and
let
then
me.
come to my personal opinion.
I see. Okay. Some people. We are almost done. Let me just take a quick look at the rest. What can employers do to help employees concentrate? Some people. So first, you need to tell me how many ideas you've got about this topic. Yeah. Like you can
Focus.
say, like, how many ideas have you got? I've got 2 ways. Like I have thought of. I can think of 2 ways that this can happen. If that's what you say. Got it? Because this is a list of things. What can employers do? Give me a list of things the employers can do. So how do you give a list? You first say how many things can be done in your view. Right? There could be a multitude of things, a lot of things that can be done. But I'm going to talk
So
about
number
2
3
main.
is ideal question.
Number
Ideal
3,
question.
kinds
Yeah.
of jobs require higher concentration.
Is that ideal question
Do you have
or
2
opinion?
opposing sides here? Like
No.
yes and no. So then what type is it?
It is ideal question.
Ideas, yes, an ideas question.
Yes.
So you just give ideas again, the same thing. So you're supposed to start this by giving, say how many ideas you have first. Right. This will help a lot of. You overuse will. You shouldn't use that too much because will is usually for one time in the future. So it just supports. For example, this supports, this helps. Well, most people believe that the lawyer or teacher will be the one who has the deep focus. All right. Here we've got grammatical mistakes. You need to do more grammar tests. Are you doing them? Perhaps even more important than shadowing, a lot of grammatical mistakes. Like lawyers or teachers.
There are still many grammar mistakes.
Yeah, it's quite a few. Or maybe just sentence structures who are normally supposed to have a deep focus on their work or when they're working, when they work. Well, it seems to me that doctors and nurses, or including nurses, are the ones doctors have performed wrong combinations of words, perform surgeries.
And your
What are you saying?
I can see your screen, your presentation, and your
You cannot, yes? Cannot?
yeah. I can. Yeah, I can.
Because something's wrong with your internet. My internet is fine. Well, can you maybe rejoin real quick? Really quickly.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So
Oh,
please.
I realize that is because of my connection.
What?
I realized that because of my connection.
Realize what? I
That
realized that the
my connection.
problem is on my side. Yes?
Yeah, the problem is on my side.
Okay. Well, of course, because I always check my connection and make sure it's good.
But I see my connection is pretty good too.
Well, turns out not. So you can complain, talk to your provider of the internet, talk to your parents, tell them like, look, something's wrong, it doesn't work well. Get a better package and pay
Yeah.
more for it so it's better. Many ways to fix it. So anyway, this is, oh, good job that you did it. Well done. I like that you wrote it down, that you fixed your own, like your own speech. That's very nice. But we have run out of time, so we can either discuss this next time, or we could just do something new next time as well. What do you think? Okay?
Yeah. And you have a student after this lesson, right?
No, that's why I
My
offered.
lesson.
That's why I offered you to study longer. Remember? Why would I offer if I had a student?
Oh. Ừ. Lưu ý mà. Nhưng mà nghe. Ừ.
Well, if you want, we can study for 30 minutes longer. Yeah?
And what we will do in 30 minutes
I will finish with the
later.
part 3, and I'll ask you a few part 3 questions to see how well you can use the structures, and I'll help you if you fail, if you struggle.
Okay. We can continue the lesson.
All right, let me adjust that in my schedule then. Just a moment. Let's study until about 9:05 or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Challenge.
Well, so homework is the same, but this time I want you. Are you saying something? No?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to help you my best. I'm doing my best to help you here. This time we need just part 3, okay?
Okay.
Let's not do part 2 because you seem to be doing that a bit better. I want you to focus on part 3 and make sure you're using these structures well. So don't forget the part 3 structures. Are you okay?
Yes.
All right, don't forget the part 3 structures here. What else?
Yes.
Save the topic, save the questions here accordingly. And let's listen and write. We can proofread later. Review afterwards. That's your homework. Now, So do you want me to check this, or do you want me to ask you new questions?
Yeah, ask me new question, please.
Let's do that then, so you can immediately practice something new.
Yeah.
Right. See. What? Three, something.
Quay qua lần hơn trong sai lầm nào chẳng
Okay, so let's talk about tourist attractions. I'm going to ask you
attraction.
some general questions related to that, to tourist attractions. Okay?
Okay.
Now, for that, again, don't forget to use the structures. Yeah?
Okay.
All right, so number one, why do people visit tourist attractions?
Why do people when it comes to the tourist attraction, it seems to me that people when will come to that place for some several reasons, such as relaxing and having some new picture with their family members, or they can or they can gain new knowledge from this from this place, and make and having done their job, like they have a job that teacher give to them, and yeah, I think so.
All right. Can you repeat the question again?
Why do people come to attraction tourist attraction?
Why do people visit tourist attractions? Huh?
Yeah, visit.
All right, so this is your answer. When it comes to tourist attractions, it's actually a good start when it comes to, but you need to say it properly. It comes to.
It comes to.
Good. Comes to tourist attractions. It seems to me that people, again, will is overused, not the right thing to say.
People
It's just that people
come to.
often
Yeah,
come to is, again, try not to use come to that much. Do you have an alternative in mind?
visit or go or uh
Well, yeah.
travel. No, not
Come
travel.
is normally like towards you, normally. But I mean, it's not a big mistake. It's just something a little less common to say. It seems to me that people often um, go travel. Then, yes, when it comes to tourist attractions, it seems to me that people travel there for what's wrong?
For some for several reasons or some reason,
Yeah, for several
right?
what?
Reasons.
Yes. It seems to me that people often well, okay, and then you say often then people travel there for several reasons. Now, this is not the best way because several is unclear how many. Yeah? Ideally you say
Yeah.
there are two main
For
reasons people travel there. There's one main reason. I can only think of one reason. I can think of as many as three reasons. Try that.
Hmm. Don't get I can get your idea from your first sentence.
I don't understand you. That's all you can say. I don't get you. Now, or I don't
But
get it. I don't get it. You can say,
okay.
let's just practice. Like I've got, or to me it seems like there's one main reason for that. Repeat. Just say it.
Wait.
Practice. All right.
Wait.
Let me write it here. So instead
Wait.
of saying several, many, a lot, it's better to specify how many exact ideas, reasons, etc. you have thought of.
Yeah. Okay.
So, for example,
But I
1, 2, 3. You want what?
two reasons. Two main reasons.
Well, several is not good then. Several is like about 7, maybe. You know, several.
Yeah. So.
You can say a few
Several.
then. A couple is perfect. Couple. I've got a couple of ideas for why that happens. I've got a couple of. I think there are a couple of reasons for that. A few reasons, but better say 2 exactly because that's what you're going to talk about, right? I think there are 2 main reasons for that. First one is this. Second one is that. Understand?
Yeah.
But understanding is not enough. You need to practice. So let's imagine you had
Actually,
one
this play
idea.
for me for 5 minutes.
Okay.
My mom have called me and I have to answer her and then I come back. Hello,
Yes.
can you
So
hear me?
wait, you're saying that your mom has COVID?
Yeah, like she was outdoor and now she's go upstairs.
She went upstairs.
Ah, yeah, she went upstairs.
She went back upstairs, right? Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. How are you dealing with that? How are you coping?
No, it's just a small talk.
Small
I
talk. Your mom
guess.
has got COVID. She's sick. Yeah.
No,
Oh.
she has called me outdoor to
Oh.
say
Why?
something.
I thought you said
Now
COVID.
I
She
can't.
called me. She what you could say? She distracted me. She came down to say something. Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
thought you said
She
your mom
called
has
me.
COVID. That's pronunciation
I
issue,
called it.
right? That's why more more grammar and more shadowing. Please do more shadowing. Don't forget about that, okay?
So, okay.
And when you listen to yourself, you could do more. Like next time, you can do 2 different part 3 sets of questions. Listen to yourself more. Do you actually listen to yourself or not?
Yeah.
You do, right? So
Yeah.
please do that carefully. Yes, do that carefully.
Yeah.
All right, let's practice this now because you seem to not fully understand that, or maybe you don't have enough practice. So imagine you had one idea. So what would you say?
Mm, there are a couple of reasons.
Reasons?
But actually, I have thought one reason.
Have thought of.
I have thought of one reason
Only
exactly.
one, or I've thought of one main reason.
I have thought of one main reason, or I have thought only one reason.
I have thought of only.
I have thought of only one reason.
Only.
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 Only. Okay. Now, Again, the full structure for one idea. What do you say?
There are a couple of reasons.
When it comes to tourist attractions, it seems to me that they're
When it comes to tourist attraction, it seems to me that there are a couple of reasons, but actually I have thought of only one reason.
actually doesn't really make sense, right? So there are several reasons, but I have thought of one. Or maybe better to say there are many reasons people do that. There are many reasons people do that, but I'm going to talk about the main one. You know? Makes more sense. Many reasons, but I choose one to talk about because that's the main one. Yeah? But there are a few reasons. There are a few reasons, but I'm going to talk about the one I think is the most important. Got it?
Yes. There do I have to say the full paragraph?
Well, ideally, yes, to practice better.
Well, when it comes to visiting tourist attraction, it seems to me that there are a couple of reasons that people think, but I have thought of only one.
Attractions, please. Where's the S?
Attractions, right?
Seems to me that there are a couple of reasons.
A couple of reasons.
Couple of reasons. Two or more.
Reasons.
Yeah? Know that people think. Because people do that. There are a couple of reasons people do that, but not I have thought of. But I'll talk about. I'll only talk about. Only talk about the main one. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Let's try again.
Well, when it comes to tourist attractions, there are many. It seems to me that there are many reasons which people will think of, but I have thought.
People don't think. People do that. You think of that. Well, all right. Let's keep it simple, right? Let's make it simple. So there are many reasons people do that, but I'll talk about the main one. Okay? Keep it simple. When it's hard, shorten it, simplify. Yeah? Then you will achieve success. So, repeat.
There are many reasons. What the hell? There are many reasons that people do that.
Yes? Let's like in the 5th grade, 5th graders, people who are 10 years old or 11 years old, they have to practice this. Reasons. What else do we have? Like, what did you say there that didn't have S? Attractions. Yeah? You want to do those exercises too? Don't forget your endings. Let's go.
Well, when it comes to the tourist attractions,
We don't need the here.
Uh,
Just general, all tourist attractions. Yeah, no specific tourist attractions. No the.
Okay, when it comes to tourist attractions, there are many things that people can do.
We're talking about reasons visiting. So when it comes to visiting, that there are many reasons for people doing that. But just say this instead. You don't need to say that when it comes to anymore. Forget about that. It's too hard. Just say this.
Uh, but I feel familiar with that collocation.
Okay, then let's do that.
Okay. When it comes to tourist attractions,
Visiting
there are
tourist
many.
attractions or going there. Yeah.
Yeah, there are many reasons people do that, but I will talk about the main one.
Okay, so that's one idea. When you have only one idea. Yeah. What else? When you
No.
have two ideas, what do you say?
I have thought of two main reasons.
We'll make a full sentence, please. Why do people visit tourist attractions?
Could I copy the main one? The 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 before one.
The before one. The previous
previous
one. Yes.
the previous one.
The one before it. The one
Yeah.
before it. Yes, you can, of course. Why
Can
not?
I?
Why do you have to
Okay.
ask? Just do it.
Okay. There are many reasons people do that, but I will talk
But
about
I
two
have
main
thought of,
reasons.
or no, actually no. In this case, have thought of doesn't work because many reasons people do that. But I'll talk about the two main ones, or you could just say, so I have thought of two main reasons. So I have thought of two main reasons. Two main reasons why people do that, right?
Yeah.
So repeat, please.
Okay. So what?
What's wrong? You can't remember a simple sentence? I'm checking your comprehension ability, your ability to remember and understand basic structures.
I can remember the main idea, but I can talk.
Let's repeat that. So you have to try.
That.
That's why I'm here to help you. Let's go.
So there are only two reasons that I have thought of.
There are only two.
There are
Only two what?
two reasons.
Finally.
Reasons.
Yes. I have
Yeah.
thought of. Repeat this, please. Go practice.
So I have thought of two main reasons why people do that.
What are they?
So
The first one is
the first one is relaxing and having some new picture with their family members.
taking new pictures, creating memories, right?
Taking new. Okay.
The second one?
The second one is for having done the project
No.
because
And the second
of
reason
teacher.
is to to perhaps do some sort of a school project or university project. Repeat.
Perhaps what?
And the second reason is they perhaps need to complete some sort of a project that they received or that they got assigned to do at school.
Social project. Okay.
Some sort of, not social, some sort of project.
Some sort of, okay.
All right. Moving on, 3 ideas. Well, 3 ideas. Come on. I've got 3 ideas. How do you say that? There's many ways to do that. Many ways. How would you say that in Vietnamese? Translate it into English.
I hope that is easily like what you just.
You could try. Yes. Or think in English.
There are several reasons that people do
Several
that.
what?
Several reasons people do that. But I have only thought of 3 ideas.
But I can tell you right now, but for now, and now we only have time to discuss 3, right? Or now I can only tell you about 3 main ones, 3 important reasons.
Okay.
3 most popular. You can say either most important or most common, most popular. Yeah? But there are many reasons out there. There are a lot of reasons in the world for why people travel. But there are only 3 most
Only most popular reasons.
ones.
Okay.
Again, repeat that, please, the whole thing. Let's go. Let's not drift away in your mind somewhere else. Let's just focus.
I have only remember about the.
You have a pen in your hand. You have a pen in your hand. Yes?
Yes.
What for?
For
To
writing.
draw. Yes? To draw something? To draw stickman. Or you can also write down ideas. When I say something, you can write it down real quick. Just some quick keywords. If you forget so quickly. Yes? That's called taking notes. But you can do that.
Writing.
Yes? All right. Again, there are many reasons out there. Repeat. There are many reasons out there for why people like to, travel and visit attractions. But there are only 3 most popular ones. Let's go.
The main reason that people want to go or travel around there.
Around where? No.
Around that place.
Which place? No, there's no specific place. You cannot say that.
Around.
It's not around. They just go there. Why around? They just go. They visit attractions. Yeah. There are many reasons for why people visit attractions. Go to visit attractions.
Is 3 main popular reasons.
But there are only.
That I will.
There are 3 most popular reasons for that.
There are 3 most popular reasons for that.
Most popular what?
Most popular reasons for that.
For that? You could say like this. Well, there are 3 most popular reasons for that. First one is, the second one is, and the third one is that, and the final one is that. Yes?
Yeah.
So if you start speaking like this, you will get a higher band. Yeah? Let me put it here for you.
Yes.
Like this. Yeah? You have some options now. You can even have a structure for 0 ideas. I will teach you that next time, yeah?
Yeah.
Or do you want to study until 9:37 or 9:35?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you're full of English now, yes?
Yes.
That's enough for now, yeah? Well, what can I say? Keep doing shadowing. Keep enjoying things in English. Very important, because you will be able to improve faster. And practice the homework. You can do it 2 times instead of 3. Yeah?
Okay.
You do
Yeah.
2 times instead of 3. Instead of 1. You can do it 2 times, 2 part 2 recordings or 2 part 3 topics instead of 1. It will help you a lot. Well, thank you, Ngan. Thank you for joining. When do we meet next time?
Do you have free time on Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, Saturday we can meet. Well, how about
Except afternoon.
Saturday afternoon?
Oh no, except
Except afternoon. Well, morning then, yeah?
morning. No.
What?
No, Saturday hơi khó. Or we can we study on late night?
Late night, you said, yeah?
Like 9:45 or yeah, like that.
Well, yeah, maybe how about 8 to 9?
Or how about Sunday?
Sunday?
No.
Sunday morning?
No. Evening from 6:30